Hi there, welcome to number one Geeky Design Sounds, and we're back with some more Stardeus Early Access version 1.4 or 0.14, as I always seem to get wrong. Anywho, we are now looking at our ship right now, and I've had a few thoughts right now. I've kind of thinking now that I need to get some more organisational stuff done. We are currently trying to get the material thing changed. We're looking at losing microchips or lacking microchips. So I am going to have a quick look at the online shop, see what we've got, see if we can get some microchips in. And we can. There's 768. How much have we got left? We've got 51k. So if we get 4 microchips in, execute that trade, and hopefully we'll have a capsule delivery very shortly. We are currently mining lead, I think it is at the moment, because we know that we need some of that as well. And the other thing I'm thinking of doing here is having a look down at this part here. I am going for a where am I? Floors. Yes, let's put in a normal floor. I am going to think of bringing that flooring in like so. And making sure these are all changed as well. There is madness to my method. And hopefully you'll get to see it in a short while. Because I have a cunning plan. A cunning plan indeed. So, the other thing we're going to have a look at as well is having a look at the atmosphere control here. I want to start building atmosphere controlled areas between there, because as you can see all these doors are open. So I want to make sure that with these doors, I want to make sure there's one there and one there and one there, as well as maybe one there, because we are starting to get to ourselves to the point where we want to ensure that we have air not leaving the place. So there we go. There's our one door. Hopefully that will get... oh, what's going on here? It's too cold in here. Why is it too cold in here? Ooh. Have I destroyed a floor here? Right, yes. That might be why it's too cold, because I've destroyed the floor. Let's get this done as quickly as possible. Come on, guys. Let's get that floor sorted. Please? Anyone? There we go. There we go. So hopefully that will deal with the temperature problem there. Whoops. Whoopsie-doopsie. So, what I plan to do is I plan to take out all of this and make a big square here. And we're going to move these down to here so that we've got a little bit more room for everybody else. Because I'm kind of thinking that we might need to move things over a little. No major reason why, but yeah, just move things over a little, make things a little bit more roomy for people. Turn this area into something a little bit more structured and correct. And I've got a shower here. I've got a shower here and there, so okay, that's fine. Once we get all that sorted, we're going to hopefully be okay. Right. Let's open that capsule, which I hope is going to have our microchips in, because we want to build a microchip for this bad boy here. Ah, cartouche. Okay, fair enough. I'll disassemble that. And disassemble that. So that's rubber, basically, cartouches. Ah, we seem to have had power back to our 7 and 8. There we go. That might be a little bit better for us. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the galaxy map, because we know that we've got lead, so we want to launch another expedition there. Just make sure that we get as much lead out of it as possible. Hopefully that's our lead. Fortunately, it's in an area. If it isn't, let's see if it's something like facehuggers. Yeah, that's our microchips. That's what we were looking for. Okay. Now that we've got this airlock in here, what I might end up doing is also removing that. Because what that's going to do is that's going to let light in, it's also going to let air in, and also give me the possibility of sticking another... I could turn that into a wall and put the last of our beds in there. And also give us the stuff back. In fact, why not do it now? Let's relocate that. Rotate. Put that bed there. So hopefully, I think the heat's going to have to be a bit of a problem anyway. We're going to... I have tried to put in a heat section here anyway, but we are probably, if I remember correctly, have we got... Replace the floor. Okay, so... Yes, we're replacing that with something else, aren't we? We'll have to see how that goes. So, well, the air's getting okay here. I suspect that it should get a little bit warmer. Hopefully. I mean, we're at minus 22.5 here. May have to put some sort of heater in here. In fact, do we have a spare one? Because I think we are having an issue. Not exactly an issue, but we have... I thought we had a heater to spare somewhere. That I put somewhere just out the way. Oh, let's get down to this business. So I want to put wall in. Okay. Now hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I should be able to take that out. And that. Okay. Well, we'll let that get built. See where else we go. We might have to just build a heater in here. If I can. Maybe a micro heater. Let's... atmosphere. Put a mini heater there for the short term. Just out of range. It's got 8 there. How about there? No? How about here? That's got 6. That should do it, if needs be. Yeah, it's still not in the best of areas, is it? The other thing I've just got to be careful of is that nobody gets stuck on the inside of here. And that shouldn't take too long, to be fair. Let's speed things up a bit, shall we? Okay. Okay, now we've done that, what we can do is we can take these walls out. Like so. Okay, then what we'll do is we shall relocate one there, relocate one there. We can then put this steel wardrobe in between there. It looks like we might need to put an electrical power socket in there as well. So let's do that. Electricity. Floor socket. We can put it there. And hopefully we can relocate that one. There. So power there, power there, power there, power there. And then we can then remove the power from these. Now we've created ourselves a hell of a lot more room to start doing stuff. But also the problem is that they may be a bit colder down here. But that's okay, kind of, because let's be fair. Once they're out of the cryostasis, they can get themselves into the warm straight away. And we are we are currently dealing with. Oh, hello! We've got you working now, so we can pop you on. So that should now hopefully start heating up. There we go, straight away. Okay. In fact, why not relocate this heater to here? And that should hopefully give us a little bit more spread around the temperature area. So that's not too bad around there now. 15.3, yeah, a bit cold, a bit nippy, but not terrible. Right, so we're almost a reasonable point. There's a toilet there, shower there. So let's move that around. Rotate it so it's there. Okay, we're getting places. We're getting places now. That's the weapons locker. It's the medical bay. No, these two really should be close together. We've got the crafting station here. And the loom, which has become a lot smaller than I remember. Now I wonder... Oh, well, that's been built. That's great. Because that, hopefully, will mean that I can move this. So our floor heater is now built. Oh, you're built as well. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. So let's power you up. Right, let's give you a configuration. New order. We want to make plastic out of rubber and water. Let's give ourselves 30. There we go. And we can also make carbon if we need to. It's always good. So that's achieved part of what we're doing. Objects in unsafe area. Yes, the dog baskets. Still not really that fussed about them. Right. So we kind of need... to maybe move this. Let's relocate it there. And this to relocate to... oh, there. Let's make this area a bit more pleasant environment. Everyone's still panicking now. Why is his mood? Right, so what? Let's see if we can work out why. Sanity. Panicking, slept in a dormitory. Overly large sleeping quarters. Overly large sleeping quarters. Slept in bed +3. Excruciating pain. Right, so does that mean I'm going to have to shut these guys up in their own rooms now? That's interesting. Okay, that I'm going to have to think about that then. If that's the case, let's relocate that there. So I don't think that's going to be affecting too much if I put that there. Okay, let's move that back into there. So our major problem being is that for one bed, okay, I have to have a think for a second. Right, let's move that to, say, there. We'll move this up 1, which means this needs moving to, say, here, and move that up 1. Oh. What have I just done? What am I doing? Ah! Cancel, cancel, cancel. Right. So relocate. Oh no, I've got to relocate the person. They've got to get the person out of the bed first. But what we will do is we will put the wall here. It's an interior wall. And we'll also put in the interior door. There. Can we relocate that now? Yes, we can. Up there. Good stuff. Well, it looks like we didn't actually have to do that. Oh, no, we want to... Oh, to the light. We want to kind of move this one, don't we? So we relocate that up to there. Let's just move that over there. And we want an interior door here and a interior wall here. So this is going to basically give them private quarters. I hope. Let's move this one and relocate that up to... Oh, we've got something in there. Okay. Right, so we can actually just dismantle this. So let's take that off. Up there. So that was just a question of us keeping that for a while whilst we get the main heater in here. Okay, so then we can move this bad boy up to here. Yeah, I think what might end up happening is we're going to have to put in a floor socket down here. Okay, so what we'll do is, once again, we'll remove that from there, put that from there, then we'll do that to there, that to there, and also means that we can power anything else that we need around here. That gives us now more cadence to put in an interior wall here. That there. And an interior door here. This means we need to move this now. Put that there if we want to. Just gives a bit more light around that area. That once again means that we can now put in a interior door here and a interior wall here. So let's have a quick look at reload. Let's look at sanity now. So let's have a look. Slept in a dormitory, still minus. Okay, overly large sleeping quarters. Slept in a bed. Had a spacewalk. Did some gaming. Had some fun sessions. No coffee. Have I not made a coffee machine? Is that what? Is that one of the things that needs doing? Is a coffee machine? Okay, so that one, that one. What else is being attached to this? Tell you what, why don't we pop a few of those on there? Which means we now can take that off, and that off. There we go. So that's freed up a few of those. I'll have to see what happens with reload now. What we'll do... Ooh, don't know why that music's coming out, but it does. We can just really... pop that there. Out the way. Well, we need to turn this into a floor so we can get some of the light stuff back. So, floor, turn into a normal floor. And then we've got wall, interior wall here, and interior door there. We can then move the duck to here. And switch that light on as well. Not very bright light. There we go. There we go, nice and bright now. Okay, so the next job. Let's put this light somewhere else. Relocate it to here. Oh no, that's a surgery hub. Where else do you think needs lighting? I guess we can put the light here. Then move this down. Okay, so put a door. Of course, now that's in the way. But I might be able to relocate it there. I can relocate that one there at least. All this to make people happy. Out there. And here's my issue. I may need to, because there's a doorway there. It could be that I could move that over one, which would give that one a room. Yeah, that's probably the best idea here, isn't it? So, what we'll do is we will build a doorway. We'll put an airlock there. Let that airlock be built. Okay. Then we will delete this wall. Okay, then we shall pop in an exterior wall here. And interior wall, which gives us a slight issue because this is kind of an area that we need to get through. Sure. There we go. I'm wondering if I need to put... Because it may just be that they're sleeping in the dark now, and they'll start upset about being sleeping in the dark. So we need to start to think very carefully about where we're going with this. Because it's starting to get a little less roomy. That's the thing, is that I know that everything's supposed to be small and compact. This is why I'm doing like these little compact little rooms here. Which I suspect is going to end up making them think, oh, I don't have enough room, I'm upset, rah, 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 rah. I'm going to have to think about that, because I may have to move that grinder out somewhere else and put in another corner here. Or reclaim some of this area. Which isn't the best of solutions, but at the end of the day, trying to get these guys comfortable so that they're not absolutely miserable and going cray-cray is... There's a blocked door. Ah, yes, that's going to be blocking it, won't it? So we're going to relocate that. Let's put it here for the moment. Okay, is that still a blocked door? No, it's a blocked door because of this on this side. Okay, so we want to just slightly move that there. There we go. So that's no longer a blocked door. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to move this grinder once it's finished. And then we're going to have to... First of all, let's... Because that's going to be taken over, isn't it? So let's... I think it might, does it do it automatically? I don't know if it does. So let's swap that out floor-wise, just for normal floor. And that gets sorted. Anytime soon. There we go. And then we can then put in walls. So what we can do here, actually, thinking about it, maybe I shouldn't have got rid of those walls, is I can probably put in this bedroom down here. because I can then just move the toilet. Okay, let's wait for Garbage to finish sleeping. And we'll work it on that. Or can I move him now? No, I've got to relocate him, which I have. Right, turn that round. Right, interior wall. 1, 2, 3. Door. Interior door. There. Let's get that all done. Quick, quick, quick. Then we can move the toilet to there. And the shower to there. Which creates its own microsystem. And there we go. So we've done a little bit of work here. Probably need to finish off. Oh, okay. That's caused a problem. I'll sort that out later. But anywho, that's it from me. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching. If you could press the like and subscribe button, I'd be grateful. Also pop something down in the comment section, and just so we can have a chat. That's basically about it. Thank you once again for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Take care, guys. Bye bye.